Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, again, good morning. Since this is our first lesson together, we are going to start with self introduction. Is that all right?
Yes, thank you. Sure.
Okay. So, let me introduce myself first. My name is May.
May.
And when I was in college, I took business administration, major in financial management. After I graduated, I worked as a office staff for an American account for 2 years. And after that, I joined Rare Job. So I have been teaching for quite some time now. And in my free time, I usually like to read novels and watch documentaries.
Documentary.
I also like to travel and play the guitar.
Guitar.
So, yes. So that's it for me. And how about you?
I am Kaoru Mitsumori. Please call me Kaoru, and I am 26 years old. But actually, I am right now out of work. But I am going to go to India, and I've got a job in India. In my free time, I like to listening to music. For example, Ed Sheeran or Nora Jones, and so on. Yes, I also like to music, and especially I like to singing, and I also like to going to gym, gym to work out.
All right.
Thank you.
So that's it?
Thank you. That's all.
Okay. Thank you so much for that, Kaoru. Right?
Yes. Kaoru, okay.
So, Kaoru, I just have something to, like a slight correction with
thank you.
Your introduction. This one. It's just, it's a very common error. I like to sing, and I like to sing.
I like to sing. I like to sing is better.
Yes, I like to sing, or you could say I like singing. Don't use the word to.
I like singing, and I like to sing. Okay.
You could say I like singing and dancing. But if you are going to use the word to, you could say I like to sing.
Oh.
Right?
I like. Okay. Thank you. I understand.
Okay. So for today's lesson, we are going to have a free conversation, right?
Yes, free conversation.
And you said that you've got a job in India.
Yes, in India. Last week I went to India.
So you did pass the interview?
Yes, job interview. I had some job interview in India.
I see. Congratulations for that.
Thank you. You said you like to travel abroad, and have you ever been to what country have you ever been to?
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
Yes.
Hong Kong. How was that?
It was a very good. It was a very good summer vacation. I did not really enjoy it because that time I was a little bit of a nanny.
Nanny?
For my little cousins.
Oh.
So I looked after them.
Oh.
But it was a good one. It's just that Hong Kong is not my type of place to be because it's very expensive. Most of the activities that you would do in Hong Kong is just so pricey.
I see. I think the travel to Hong Kong is expensive.
Yes, it is. And that time where we had where I had a chance to have a vacation in Hong Kong. I was a student still, so I don't have enough funds to afford the things that I would want to do. But here in the Philippines, I've been to a lot of islands.
Yes, I know.
And it's good. It's better than traveling abroad.
I thought.
I think.
Yes. I want to visit your country someday. One day.
Yes. So how about you, Kaoru? Why India?
Oh, India. So India is there is less Japanese in India. I think to work India is quite challenging for me. Will be quite challenging for me. So I want to dive into the hardship and yes, I want to dive into hardship and I want to grow up during working. Yes, in India, yes, it is important that in India there is less Japanese, and yes, less Japanese.
Why? Why is it is important?
Or or it is that is more harder and more difficult for me.
So it would be good challenge for you?
Yes, challenging.
I see. Okay. So have you ever think of a miscommunication when you are going to be working in India?
Yes, working in India.
I mean, are you not worried with the language barrier?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Are you not worried about the language barrier?
Oh, yes, I feel language barrier in India. Yes, they had strong accent and strong and unique accent, and it is a little hard for me to understand what they want to say than other English speaker.
I see. So, do you think you could adjust to it?
Yes, I have to adjust a little.
Okay.
Anyway, it is hard to understand is hard for me.
So do you know already the challenge when it comes to language differences, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So what position did you apply to in a company in India?
The sales position.
Sales.
Yes.
I see.
That is the marketing company, and the company is in charge. The company is in charge of to let other company be known in the market.
Okay, so they are the ones to market other company.
Yes, exactly. The sales position, they acquire the new customer is yes. My role. Yes.
It's a good one. And do they have like a Japanese part or a Japanese company like partnered with?
Oh, It originally, yes, it is originally Japanese company.
Okay.
But most staff is Indian.
Alright. But you're going your coworkers do know how to speak English, right?
Yes. I'm sorry. Could you repeat it? You said your coworker.
Does know how to speak in English.
Yes, of course.
All right. So, are you going to rent in there?
Land.
Yes, an apartment.
Last. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that last?
Rent an apartment. Are you going to rent an apartment in India?
Yes, I'm going to rent the apartment in India.
And do you already have an idea how much would be the cost of living in India?
About $500 a month, but the company will give me a residence to live.
So they have your company would issue free
yes
apartment.
yes that is very good for me.
Yes, it is, because $500 a month would be very good, or it would be like too much. It's a big help already.
Yes.
All right.
It is quite helpful for me.
So, have you not ever think of working in Japan?
Yes. In Japan. Yes. I have never lived in another country. But Japan.
Okay. All right. So I am just wondering why India, because I don't have any ideas how good the Indian economy works. Do they have a good economy?
In India, recently, yes, it is right now developing in India.
Developing.
Yes, the population is the secondary biggest in the world. Yes, India is right now is a developing country, but I believe that the Indian will be the great country in the world in the future.
Why?
Yes. During India, I thought that although India has a big population, but many population and right is developing rapidly, but India there is still a lot of vacant lot and many people some people some people is out of work right now, still out of work. So how what I want to say is India has much how can I say much how can I say? Do you know what I want to say?
What do you think? Much opportunities there?
Yes, opportunity and capability and potential.
Potential. Okay. I've read in an article before that Indians were very intelligent people.
Intelligent.
Yes. They said that most Indians who get to study abroad were very successful in their career, in their field.
I see.
And that is because Indians are just very intelligent people. The reason behind why India is not a rich country before, because of the cost of living. It's not too pricey. Well, the cost of living in India is okay. It's just that most of the businessmen doesn't want to invest in India because of the population. It's too much. And whenever you are going to watch an Indian film, they get to focus on the area where people are very poor.
Yes.
Have you seen an Indian film before?
No. I have never seen the film.
Well, I am also a fan of an Indian film. Their concept of their films were very good. Actually, the thought of their movies were all good. You could really say that the director of that movie could create good ones, but the quality of the film or the quality of the movie is poor. Like it's almost black and white, something like that. But if you're going to compare it with the quality of the films that we have right now, because we have a good technology, so India is behind that.
Yes, exactly.
So,
do you remember the name of the film?
I've watched three idiots.
3 years ago.
3 idiots.
3 idiot. Thank you.
Okay. I've watched every child is special. I've watched I forgot the title. But yeah, most of the movies that were popular in India, if you're going to compare the quality of the movie, they are really behind. And the sceneries where they get to film that movie were in a spot where it is really poor scenario. So I don't know why they get to choose the area where they could film poor sides of India. But I just hope that they would also get to create a film to give the rich side of India.
Yes, and in India, there is a rich area and a rich area and poor area. The differences between that is quite big. It is amazing for me.
Really?
It is amazing. The rich people seems are, I think, the rich people seems are richer than the Japanese
In India.
in India.